Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about the armor changes in Apex Legends. So I put out a video yesterday talking about how the triple take was just super overpowered and how the armor changes really impacted that. Well, the triple take is still, in my opinion, super overpowered. It's really good, but then EA did Respawn did a doozy over me and made a revert on the armor changes. No, I think it's honestly awesome. I have to say the game feels much better with the health pulls of the armor. Makes Apex feel like Apex again. If you missed it, all the armor's overall health was cut by 25. While this may not seem like a massive overhaul, it made a huge difference at how encounters played and the ability to make a play or outplay an enemy. In pubs, it made it harder to 3v1 a team because mechanical aim is important, but overall, if you're getting team shot or a few shots landing on you, got caught out of position, you need to rotate, then there really was not much you can do. This lowered the skill ceiling and the aiming capacity, but did raise it in terms of predicting and positioning. So there is that trade-off though, clearly. It made it feel very similar to COD in a way, which is not bad. And it is more campy that way, and I don't necessarily feel when I was doing it that people were necessarily camping, but it just sucked when you got caught out of position. There was no way to recover, especially whenever it takes so long to heal compared to other games. I think Apex Legends, the time to heal that you'll be in out of a fight takes longer than other BRs. And also in a BR, by having a higher health pool, you kind of can remove the RNG of a rotation of something that just seems completely unwinnable. So there is that as well. And obviously in ranked, with that higher skill ceiling, when all you have to do, and sometimes you're just in unwinnable positioning and you really have to just be able to go in and just kind of mechanically fight your way out, I think this is where pros are really upset. I felt it, and it really does make a difference, especially in scrims and tournaments. I was doing the GLL tournament before the prior week as well as ESA, and then I tried this week with the armor adjustment, so we're going to get into that in just a moment. But it did make everyone play a lot more passively. Even if they did push, it just kind of made the timing and fights feel a little awkward, and how fast somebody got knocked, especially if somebody was poking from a distance and just two-shot, hit you with a sniper and that was it. Now, the good changes were permanent evo. I think that was probably the best change that the game's made so far. Kind of removed that RNG element and still kept you in the fight. So if you were able to do a lot of damage and you're able to make a poke, it punishes you for just ratting the whole way through if you have good armor. But it rewards you for getting into the fight, doing damage, making a play, doing something different. Now that they reverted the health pools, I will say overall, yesterday's experience in the GLL Community Cup was very positive. I was playing with a very new team. It was the first time our previous person I played with was switching from a Wraith IGL to support. We had a new IGL altogether, and so we had a lot to learn. But things I noticed is that obviously before the tournament, I should have warmed up on the new TK. I should have warmed up. I was reloading in awkward ways, and I was positioning as if I was going to get absolutely obliterated, and sometimes I would move out of the fight a little too soon, thinking my health pool was a lot lower than it actually was. So that kind of screwed me up a bit last night. I probably need to hop into pubs again and just adjust mentally to the adjustment. Also adjusting to how much damage you need to put out so they can get knocked. That one was also throwing me off, and also I noticed it when I was in a gunfight, how long I needed to track and inflict to another target. So I probably should have warmed up. That's something that everyone should do, is to get out of the mental state of where you're at previously into the new state, so you can adjust to the game. The only downside is you'll see a lot more red armors in theory, so the TTK is going to be much higher, as it's going to take longer to knock people if they really did a lot of damage. But it's going to be more rewarding for those that really do a lot of damage as well. Also, finally, the gold armor feels way less awkward. With 3 slots, it just felt really, really bad, and sometimes I wouldn't even grab the gold armor. But now, with 4 slots and it taking 2 cells, it makes sense. Realistically, I could have seen the prior health pools work if it took less damage to level up armors, but that really does eat away at cells as well. And I guarantee the developers probably thought about that, but it's clear that the previous health pool, what defined Apex, is really where they should have set. But the game currently does feel really good. They fixed some of the silent issues with the Devo. I still see some bugs, and the servers were really, really rough last night. Obviously, at the time of this recording, I hope today they're a lot better. I know in GLL we were crashing. Even when I got knocked in res, we weren't even able to capitalize on my res because I just, lagged out of the server. But this meta really feels the definition of Apex, because a lot of games don't really feel this way. It feels good mechanically. There's good team pushes, but it deviates away from a COD video game where you die instantly, or Battlefield where you die more instantly. But of course, it kind of feel like Quake, but not really, because there's that armor and there's more of a team play element in some aspect, and of course there's a battle royale. So I really think that Respawn is hitting it well here, and I'm excited to see where they go with the game, and the fact that they're listening. This was a pretty fast change. This only happened in about a week. There was a lot of pushback and I saw a lot of negativity, but nonetheless I'm really happy where we're at, and I think people should not stop giving their feedback. It's important to continue to give feedback, and I hope that we continue to do so and make Apex a game that will just literally stand the test of time. So just things to remember: get used to the new TTK, go hop in pubs and adjust, find your positioning, understand your damage values in terms of your weapons, especially with the Volt. The Volt, I just put a guide on it. The Volt feels really, really weird. I think they need to change the ammo capacity, because you can't necessarily one mag somebody. Maybe that's the intention behind that, but you have to reload and switch. Unless you have 100% accuracy, which has a pretty low recoil, it gives the Volt a little something different than it didn't before. But nonetheless, it's crazy. The game is great. I love it. You got it, you're better, Nice.
Did you die?
Yeah.
There, but I don't see anybody else yet. I'm just kind of slow walking.
Let's just go back in.
Circle? Yeah.
Yeah, there's more teams here. I just don't know where that Gibby went, because I saw him running.
Here. Oh, shit. Here. This?
Okay, yep, thank you. Let's see if they'll full send. No, we're good. Let's hard gate him here. They threw their thing up too.
Yep, they're inside the building.
Yep. Wonder where the Gibby went. Over here. It's a lifeline though, not a Gibby.
They have a bunch of purple.
47
there,
in.
so I'm going around on the backside.
Okay. We gotta hurry up because this other team's gonna full send us. I'm almost there.
Okay. I'm here, but she's trying to back off.
She's flush.
She's very flush.
Okay, hold on. The other guy pushed me. There's the Gibby.
Oh god, the other guy got me. This one's on flesh right here.
Okay.
She's trying to get away. Well, she's trying to kill me. She's assassinating me. You'll need to shoot her, or this is about to be free armor.
Got her.
There you go. Other one's right here. Bangalore. On that corner. Yep. She's still up on that corner. Right here.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to drop or make a mistake. Hold on. Oh, dude, you're like flash to the max, dude. Yeah, get back to behind the truck if you can.
Oh god.
Oh, I got it.
I take a long time to cross.
Your left. Bangalore, 45 in. 45 in the other blue.
Can't see them from here.
I'm gonna sell real quick. I'm gonna drop my ult in the back end.
Yep, they're still there.
Yeah. Chill. We'll wait for one of them to make a mistake.
Circle's gonna make us make a mistake.
Cracked one. Loba, 45 in. Flash. 55 health remaining on Loba. She's running.
She's porting away.
Oh, I got a bat. Call you for a second.
She's almost dead. She's flashed right here on this corner.
Okay.
She is healing right there in that corner. Bat.
Got her.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna get a med kit
right
off.
here.
I know, I'm getting a med kit off.
I'm just
4
letting
seconds.
you know. I'm just letting you know where she's at. She's still there. She's
I got it.
flying back to the left. She's trying to get her. Oh, she just tried to grenade me. She threw fire at me. Ouch.
45 in on
I'm
her.
gonna bleed out.
Hold on.
No, I mean I'm done.
Oh shoot. Darn it.